Rediscover your past by digitizing your family's memories with LEGACYBOX. Watch until the end of this video to find out more about preserving your legacy, and then visit legacybox.com/recollection. In 1948, the United States was stepping fully into the modern age, with television spreading to all corners of the country. The country's population had ticked up to 146 million people, and Cold War tensions were still rising, with cultural shifts beginning to reshape everyday life, sometimes in ways people didn't even realize at the time. On January 7th, pilot Thomas Mantell crashed his P-51 Mustang fighter plane while pursuing what he believed to be a UFO. This was one of the first widely publicized incidents linking aviation and unexplained aerial phenomena. A tragic accident followed on January 29th, when a plane crash at Los Gatos Creek, California, killed 32 people. Many of them deported farm workers, later memorialized in the song "Deportee" by Woody Guthrie. On February 21st, NASCAR was officially incorporated, laying the foundation for what would become one of America's most popular and lucrative spectator sports. By March 17th, the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club was founded in California, eventually becoming one of the most infamous biker gangs in the world. On April 1st, scientists Ralph Alpher, Hans Bethe, and George Gamow published work supporting the Big Bang Theory, offering a groundbreaking explanation for the origin of the universe. On April 3rd, the radio program Louisiana Hayride premiered. The program would go on to launch the careers of future stars, including a young Elvis Presley. Television took another step forward on April 19th, when the American Broadcasting Company, or ABC, began its broadcast operations, expanding the reach of the rapidly growing medium. By April 20th, New York City doubled its subway fare from 5 cents to 10 cents, a sign of post-war economic changes affecting everyday commuters. On May 3rd, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled against Paramount Pictures and other major studios in a landmark antitrust case, forcing them to sell their theater chains and opening the door to independent filmmakers. History was made on May 14th, when David Ben-Gurion proclaimed the establishment of Israel, creating the first Jewish state in nearly 2,000 years. Israel was immediately recognized by the US and USSR. On June 8th, Texaco Star Theater premiered on NBC, helping make Milton Berle one of television's first major stars. During the Republican National Convention on June 24th, Thomas E. Dewey was nominated for president, setting the stage for one of the most surprising elections in U.S. history. Beginning on June 26th, the Berlin Airlift saw American and British planes deliver vital supplies to West Berlin after a Soviet blockade. This became a defining early moment of the Cold War. On July 9th, baseball legend Satchel Paige made his major league debut with the Cleveland Indians at age 42, finally proving his talent on the biggest stage after years in the Negro League. By July 20th, President Harry Truman reinstated the military draft, requiring millions of men to register amid rising tensions with the Soviet Union. Just days later, on July 26th, Truman signed Executive Order 9981, officially ending racial segregation in the U.S. Armed Forces. On August 16th, baseball icon Babe Ruth died of cancer in New York City. There was an outpouring of grief as thousands lined up to pay their respects. Television and politics intersected on August 25th, when the House of Un-American Activities Committee held its first televised hearing, bringing fears of communism directly into American living rooms. By September 13th, Margaret Chase Smith was elected to the Senate, becoming the first woman to serve in both houses of Congress. On October 30th, a deadly smog event in Donora, Pennsylvania, killed 20 people and sickened thousands. This drew national attention to air pollution and public health. The disaster was caused by hydrogen fluoride and sulfur dioxide emissions from U.S. Steel's Donora Zinc Works plant, which coincided with an air temperature inversion event. In one of the biggest political upsets ever, on November 2nd, Harry Truman defeated Thomas Dewey, despite widespread predictions of his loss. This was famously captured by the incorrect headline, "Dewey defeats Truman." And closing out the year, on December 28th, the United States announced plans to study launching an Earth satellite, an early step toward the space race that would soon follow. Recollection Road and LEGACYBOX both believe it's important to preserve the past. If you're like me, there's a box of your family's treasured home movies and photos tucked away somewhere, and LEGACYBOX can help you preserve them digitally. The process is a simple and safe solution for converting your home movies and photos to thumb drive or to the cloud. Just send in your LEGACYBOX filled with old VHS and camcorder tapes, film reels, and pictures, and get back digital copies that can be easily enjoyed, shared, and kept organized. It's that easy. LEGACYBOX is trusted by over 1 million people, and it's all done right here in the USA. Get started preserving your past today. Go to LEGACYBOX.com/recollection to get an incredible 55% off. Buy today to take advantage of this exclusive offer and send in your memories when you're ready. Go to LEGACYBOX.com/recollection to save 55% while supplies last. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, and make sure to check the description of this video for links to pick up a t-shirt. Thank you to our loyal Patreon supporters listed here. Visit patreon.com/recollectionroad to join the club.